Sometimes it is really hard to say goodbye. After 8 years, I parted ways with my Motif ES8 keyboard.
What the?
As you see right now, there's an empty space over here. I thought I was gonna keep this keyboard forever. It was a one-of-one keyboard. I made it really customizable. I really made that keyboard my own. I made the sides red. I made the faders red. I did a video of me customizing that board as well. So if you want to check out that video, click the link above. I'll leave it above there. But yeah, I really made this keyboard my own and I parted ways with it. Some of you may be wondering why I decided to get rid of that keyboard. I'm about to share with you why I got rid of it. If you haven't yet hit that like button, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. So reason number one I got rid of my Motif ES8 was I got too comfortable using the same sounds over and over and over again. Many of you may know that is a good thing to be comfortable with your gear and to really know your gear like the back of your hand, so to speak. But at a certain point, I think that can hold us back from exploring new opportunities and developing new sounds. So as we all know, our favorite sounds on the Motif ES8, full grand piano, J-pop, analog, background strings. I mean, the list goes on. There's a handful of sounds that we use over and over and we keep in rotation. I'm still going to use those sounds, but I really want to be able to challenge myself to create new sounds, find new sounds that I'm not familiar with and figure out how to really make it work with the production and the things that I'm going to do. So that's the first reason I got rid of my Motif ES8. So reason number two I decided to get rid of my Motif ES8 was because I'm in a season of really digging into sound design and really understanding the language of creating sounds. What do I mean? When I'm talking about creating sounds, I'm talking synthesis and stacking oscillators and messing with the attack, the decay, the release, like shaping the effects and really shaping filters and stuff like that. I'm not talking about stacking sounds together, like, you know, stacking full grand piano and stacking a string sound. I'm talking about building a sound from ground one, from a sine wave. And if you know anything about sound design, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oscillator one, you may have a sine wave on there, you tweak that, and then oscillator two, you may have a sawtooth wave, and you start tweaking that sound to make it unique to yourself. That's really what I'm trying to get into. And the Motif ES8 was a little limited with how in depth I want to go with that stuff. I've messed around with Roland gear, and even the Nord has a really great synthesis engine in terms of developing sounds. So I really just want to get better with sound design, and I didn't see myself being able to do that on the Motif ES8. And reason number three, what I'm about to say, I think all creatives can recognize what I'm saying and where I'm coming from. I was ready for something new. I held on to this board again for 8 years. After holding on to it for 8 years, it did its job. It was a great board, but I'm just ready for, you know, that new sound, and I'm ready to challenge myself again and learn a new board and learn the language of that board. Now, I haven't yet made a decision on the board that I'm going to get yet, but after 8 years, I think I can comfortably say that I maximized the Motif ES8 and it's time to move on. Like, moving on, it can be hard. It would have been easy just to keep the Motif ES8 for another 10 years. I think it would last that long, but I'm just ready for something new and I'm ready to challenge myself and to find fresh inspiration, so to speak. So if you're still watching up until this point, your question may be, Kel, do you still recommend the Motif ES8? Without a doubt, I would still recommend the Motif ES8. The Motif ES8 is a staple keyboard, especially in like the gospel church community. It's an easy board to navigate around with. I don't know if that's because we've learned the language and it's just super simple or what, but the Motif ES8 is a classic board and I will never hate on the Motif ES8. It's a great board. So yes, I would still recommend the ES8, and if you're looking at getting one, go for it. I think it's a great first keyboard to get as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below what keyboard you think I'm going to get next, and let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about anything that I said. Comment down below, like this video, and share it with someone. Thank you guys so much for watching. We out.